Welcome! My name is Miss Kate from the DeLand Regional Library. Let's explore textures together. A texture is a word that describes how something feels. We use our sense of touch when we discover different textures. So do you have a favorite stuffed animal? How does it feel? Is it soft or maybe furry or maybe it's even squishy? How about a book? How will a book feel? I think this book feels smooth and hard. And have you ever had a dog lick you? How does a dog's tongue feel? My dog's tongue is wet. Some things aren't safe to touch, like the stovetop when your grown-up is cooking. It's too hot and it can burn you. So let's take a look at some items and you can tell me how you think it would feel to touch them. Let's match the texture. Which item looks sticky? Cold? Soft? Gritty? Prickly? And bumpy. Thanks so much for playing. There are so many textures to experience. It's fun to learn new ones. We know that when we put water on a paper towel, the water will make it wet. But let's spray some water on a paper towel. Now we're going to take this paper towel and we're going to put it in a bowl of water. Now both paper towels are wet. This one has a little bit of water on it, so it's damp. But this one has lots of water on it, so that makes it soggy. So there are a lot of different activities you could do with textures. One of the ones we're going to start with is you can make a rubbing. Now all you need for this project is a crayon without the paper on it, a piece of paper, and then something that you want to get the texture of. So you can find, if you have broken crayons, they work great for this because you're going to be removing the paper and using the side of the crayon. So if you have a crayon with paper on it, go ahead and take the paper off and we'll go ahead and get started. I have a couple here that already don't have paper on them. So I want to take do a rubbing of this Lego board. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay my paper on top and I'm going to take my crayon, I'm going to hold it so that I'm rubbing with the side of my crayon, not the end, but the side. And you just want to go ahead and run it over the texture that you're doing. So that's some in red, let's try it in blue. You can see it picks up the texture of the Lego board. And if I look closely, I can even see the word Lego. But one of the fun things we can do is we can go out in nature and we can find leaves. Now you can find leaves and you do the same thing. You get a piece of paper and you lay it on top of your leaf. And then you take a crayon and then you rub it. Rub over the leaf. And there are so many fun things you can learn with this project because you can learn about the different parts of a leaf. And you can even make your own artwork. You can have fun with textures by painting on different textures. There's regular construction paper, maybe some wax paper or aluminum foil or cardboard. You can paint on bubble wrap or some fabric or material that you might have at your home. So you can try to see how each textured item feels when you paint on it. Now the other thing you can do is to paint using different textures. So what you need for this is a little clothespin and then different textured items like a cotton ball or some tulle burlap fabric, a piece of crumpled paper, and again, bubble wrap always works good. So you take your clothespin and you put it on the item that you want to paint with. And then you put it in paint and paint on some paper. There are endless activities you can do to explore textures. It's all at your fingertips. I enjoyed sharing textures with you. I hope you had fun and will notice the textures around you. Be sure to check back for more kindergarten readiness fun.